around you. There might be people here you haven't met yet, but starting today, starting now, we all have Miguel and Marlena in common, and thus, we just became their community. The community of people that they wanted with them as they embark on their journey as husband and wife. Thank you all for being here.
A little boy met his sister in a life that was a giant twister. In the good and in the bad, it was strength that she had that allowed the boy to be a kid when life felt just too thin. As they grew and as they aged, her strength did never fade. Instead, it planted a seed in her heart, the tree that bore fruit of love, that blessed all she met here and above.
Hold it right there.
The love for her family was strongest of all, but the worry the boy felt made him feel so very small. Off on her own in the big bad world, dark imaginings in his head did begin to swirl. But a man came along with a heart so strong that the dark storm started to calm. The boy still had his worries, don't get me wrong, yet the universe had spoken, and here was its song.
I'm just stepping on my dress.
So growing up, my sister has been my role model as long as I could remember. Growing up, I was always wanted to be just like her. I have to admit though, I was that annoying little sister that anything she did, I had to be right there. But I wanted to be them. And I remember late at night, I'd pretend I was asleep and listen to your phone calls. But my favorite was when I found your diary. Then I became, every night after she fell asleep, I'd sneak in and I'd read your diary.
We are here to acknowledge a bond that already exists. The undeniable force that drew Miguel and Marlena together from the very start. For those of you who don't know, what we now know as Margal began when Miguel came into the bar where Marlena worked. Just a few nights before, one of Miguel's friends had actually tried getting Marlena's number. But she politely declined, using the age-old "I have a boyfriend" excuse. Despite knowing this, Miguel still tried his luck, but this time, Marlena made the connection with the man she would marry today. Around the same time that Miguel and Marlena's met, Marlena's immediate family grew by one, and she became an aunt. As everyone swarmed to celebrate this new addition to the family, Miguel played the part of uncle and weaseled his way into the family too. But there was a connection that was made, and from that a bond formed, and this mutual agreement that whatever challenges life throws at them, they would get through it together. I think they've always known this day would come. Marlena actually told me that countless times that she would marry this man someday. And while I had no idea at the time that I'd be the one doing the marrying, she always said it was so much love and so much determination, I never doubted her. What is so special about Miguel and Marlena is that the bond between them is like family. And I know that we tend to think of the bond between family having something to do with having the same blood or having the same genes, but it's actually the love that binds everybody together. A special kind of love. Unconditional, forgiving, patient, and kind. It's not something that's limited by DNA, but extends to the friends that become family, like all of you, invited to celebrate this special moment.
These two souls have found one another to have and to share all of their nights to show how much they care. They will grow strong and true in the good and in the bad, through and through. Theirs is a true love, blessed from above, to stand the test of time in this and any other life.